Welcome back to Genetic Counselor and Interface. So I am back after another little break, not very long, but as I mentioned in my last video, we did put our dog down about, it's been about 8-9 days now. So good to be back after that, and luckily we were able to go to the New Jersey Humane Society and pick up a new family member. This is something that we have wanted to do, but Buddy is not interested in this species. Well, he wasn't. So after he passed away, we decided to start looking for this new friend, and there they are. This is my cat, Santa. Yeah, we just got him on, when did you come home? Monday. He came home on Monday, and until now is Saturday. So that's been a very exciting part of the week, and I am just super glad to have a pet during school. It's obviously it's really sad that my beloved dog passed away, but we kind of knew that his lifespan was limited and he would likely pass away during grad school. And I'm just fortunate that we were able to pick up a new friend. Here we can see Santa is holding my study materials hostage. Oh, thank you very much for giving that back. Finals are coming up really fast, so that happened quickly. I've actually already finished one of my classes, except for, I don't know, it's kind of weird because in a few of our classes, like, we finished all the assignments, but we still have to go. So the only classes that we have proper final exams in are embryology and human genetics. Those are our exam-based classes. And then we have a final project in disability studies. We've already finished that. We present it on Monday. In fundamentals of genetic counseling, that's the one that I pretty much have already finished the course. I've submitted the last assignment, but we'll see what she has planned for the last day of class, which is the day after tomorrow, I believe. And we have a take-home final for pathophysiology. So just a long worksheet to fill out, basically. And then one of our classes is ungraded, so we just keep attending until it stops, which I think will be this week as well. So what I'm trying to say is this is the last week of proper classes, and then it will just be our final exams on the last week, except for our patho professor is going to hold a class on the 17th, but it's either going to be a party or no one's going to go because the semester will be over. So for this video, I just wanted to talk about tests and finals during GC school and what it's like as far as I know, because I haven't actually completed finals yet, and some of the study resources that I use and have used to study for my exams in GC school. One resource I've used, especially over the last week or so, is osmosis. Oh, I don't want to learn about thyroglossal duct cyst. So this is actually a paid resource, but I've been using the free trial version of it as we get closer to finals. This is made for MD students, so I wouldn't actually pay for the full subscription to have access to it for, 2 full years, because only some of it is really relevant for GC, but I have found their videos really helpful on YouTube, so I decided to give the free trial a chance, and it is helpful for embryology. For example, you can do tracheo, esophageal fistula, and they have a note sheet on it. Sometimes they have videos, and they should have flashcards. And even though these aren't going to be the exact questions that we're really asked as GC students, I find this really helpful to think about the different conditions in new ways and be asked questions about them so that I can learn about them more fully and be able to explain them on something like a short answer question. For studying conditions, which is something that we do in pretty much all of our classes, I use Medline Plus a lot, as well as Gene Reviews. Those are kind of like the Wikipedia of genetics. They give you the description and frequency, inheritance, other names, that kind of stuff. So I use this in Gene Reviews quite a bit just to get the, like I said, the overview, but from a genetics professional standpoint. I also like to draw things out. I do that in embryo with like our heart boxes where we draw the defects, and sometimes I do it with conditions, like drawing out the symptoms and making kind of a mnemonic. Another thing that I find really helpful with studying in genetic counseling school is just like posing questions to the general collection of genetic counseling students that I have access to. So either to Discord or to my class group chat, which is another benefit of having a big class because somebody will know. Hi Santa. Here, let's get Santa involved. Let's investigate how Santa prepares for his finals. Santa? How do you prepare for finals? I think with his unblinking, he is saying that he simply stares into the distance and answers just come to him. And honestly, I wish I could learn that power. Okay, quick shout out to textbooks. Some of my classmates really benefit from textbooks. They read the textbook, they go back and review the textbook. I don't. Reading does like almost nothing for me learning wise. But yeah, some of my classmates really like to look at the books, and luckily most programs don't have you buy. I don't know if I can say most, but a lot of programs I've heard of don't have you buy the books. They just like come in PDF form and they'll give those to you. So it's not like you need to invest in the textbooks. They will always be there if for some reason you get a lot out of reading, which some people do. Okay, no wonder that I don't remember that condition. But triple X, having a third X chromosome, makes you extra tall and have some slight learning difficulties, namely ADHD or autism or dyslexia. And you also have if you have triple X, this one finger will sometimes curve. It's called clenodactyly. I actually have it on my foot. But I was reading that and I was like, wow, I'm kind of tall and I have ADHD. So maybe I have this. And I was able to find that out from reading, honestly, just Google it, and usually there's like a symptom and treatment summary that comes up. And then I read on Medline Plus and on Mayo Clinic and was able to find out everything that I needed. So that's the scoop on how I study in genetic counseling school, and I will see you next week for finals.